everybody. Welcome. It's Thursday night. Welcome to the Cantina Happy Hour. Pull up a stool, grab yourself a drink. Let's talk about some Star Wars. I am your host, David. With me, as always, are my co-hosts, Debbie. Debbie, how are you this evening?
Hello, boys. It's my Friday. I got 5 days off.
Oh, that's right.
Nice.
What are you going to do?
What I always do. That's right.
Yes, go out in public and talk with people.
No. I'm over flu season. We got a few more to do that were last minute schedules, and I'm just like,
just so long as you keep sending me the TikToks, we'll be all right. I'm sure that will happen anyways. So, also with us tonight is Andrew. Andrew, how are you this evening?
I am doing good. I am enjoying the alone time at my grandparents' house. So it's been nice.
Must be nice. Well, Cam is not with us tonight. He had to take a night off, and that's understandable. We will miss him. But we're talking about Visions tonight. Not episode 3, volume 3. All of them. Debbie, and I know you've kind of voiced this overall. What are your thoughts on this?
I didn't like it at all. I tried watching this. I don't know. Several times, and at various times through the various episodes, I would just fall asleep because I was so freaking bored. It's just not my cup of tea. Just not my cup of tea. I thought I recognized a couple voices.
You probably did.
Maybe Tamora Morrison, I thought I recognized, and I thought I recognized George Takei, whatever. Sulu.
There were a lot of somewhat big English voice actors. Like Steve Buscemi was one. I know Simu Liu did one, but I can't remember which one he did.
Yes. Well, those were the only two that I thought I recognized, and I don't even know if I was correct on that. But yeah, I just this type of stuff is just not my cup of tea.
And honestly, Debbie, to be completely 100% honest with you, the fact that I thought I recognized a couple of those voices as well, but I just was not that interested to even bother and go and look it up. How about that?
I didn't look it up either. I was kind of thought, oh, that sounds like George.
No, that's what I did. But usually if there's a project and I'm excited about it and I'm into it and I hear a voice, I'm like, oh, I wonder if that's, and then I'll jump on IMDb and I'm on my phone and I'm looking at stuff. This one I was just like, it sounds kind of like him, but I don't really care. And what about the voice actors in that last episode too? Man, they were just amazing.
Oh, they were knocked it out of the park. Best of the season.
That was horrible. Probably the worst episode. I didn't like it. I would probably have to say I hated that episode.
It was. I went back and rewatched it again today because I watched it. So I watched Visions again last night. I watched season 3 last night. I watched it all the way through, and I got to the end, and I'm like, what is going on with this last episode? It got to be so boring. I was like you, Debbie. I fell asleep. I dozed off once or twice, but I'd pop back awake real quick, and I'm just like, okay, there's got to be something to this. There's got to be some meat potatoes here, something. And I got home from work this evening, and I'm like, I'm going to go watch that one episode, just the one episode again, because it's only like 13 minutes long. It's not very long at all.
God, it
And
felt like it was an hour.
it's drug on for. I'm like, is this ever going to be over 13? I've never had 13 minutes last so long. But I was just like, I didn't really miss anything dozing off like that. I didn't miss. There was nothing that I missed. It was awful, and I don't know what they were trying to. I mean, it was almost like uh, they went into a drug induced. You see it all the time. We're dropping acid and we're gonna see bright colors and all this. And I'm like, the only thing I can think is that this guy was injured in a battle. He's a stormtrooper basically, and he was hurt and injured in a battle, and he's dying. And basically, this is his life flashing before his eyes. That's as near as I can figure, because in every one it was like him and he was there, but then he would show up, but he was in the broken armor and missing the arm and everything else. And the him that was current would consume the him that was past. So, and then, you had the scene where it was like on the beach with his girlfriend or whatever, and then they're in another battle, but every time he would get out of the situation by the injured him taking over. And then he's running from this death kind of character. And at the end, he finally embraces it. And it's like, okay, well, he died. Now, what I would have liked to have seen was his final moments be on Endor, and he sees Ewoks come and start cleaving him up and eating him. But no, we can't do that. We can make
Well,
some
that
kind
would
of
have made it at least a little interesting.
we gotta make some wild fever dream, but we can't make Ewoks eat each other. So
I don't know. Like I said, and I've said this of the previous 2 volumes of this series, it at least the first 2, there was 1 or 2 episodes per volume that, okay, that's all right. But overall, it's just not, and I don't know if it's because I'm an old boomer and it's just, I can't relate to it. I don't know. There's a lot of anime that I don't understand it. I don't get the attraction to it. The voice acting is usually, for me, bland.
Yeah.
They sound like they're calling it in. I don't know.
For me, it's like I don't get the appeal of it either. I don't understand it, and Andrew can attest to this. You go to Comic-Con, and 90% of Comic-Con is anime and Funko Pops, and then the other 10% is the rest of everything else. And it's just like this. I want a Comic-Con. I don't want an anime con. If I wanted an anime con, I'd go to. There is an anime con somewhere, and I could go to that. If I wanted that, then I would do that. But gee, it's popular. Don't get me wrong. It's a big thing right now, especially through the geek culture. I know, and I know malls are kind of a dying thing right now. But I take Sam up to the mall every once in a while just to go, if anything, just to go walk around, get my steps in, right? And you can walk around the malls, and there's going to be 2 or 3 anime style shops within the mall, and that's just because it's a huge thing with the younger crowd right now. And I get that. I understand that, but it's just, I'm with you. It's just not my cup of tea. I'm just like, I'm ready for this fad to go away, basically. So,
Andrew, you're a young one.
Yeah, I'm not a big anime watcher. There's some styles that I like when I see it, I'm like, oh, I like that, which was in this season, but I don't go out of my way to watch it. I don't I don't understand some of the appeal to some of the styles. Um, I at least I have to say that while my mom's watching. And so, but no, I mean, and it's funny. I don't know if this was my favorite season of Visions, but I mean, I enjoyed it overall. There were some episodes where I was kind of like, I was checking the time, even though it was only like 15, 20 minutes. But there were a few in here, and funny, it was mainly the sequel episodes that I was like, okay, I enjoyed that pretty well for the 20 minutes. That was good. But again, it's not something that I'm gonna like go out of my way to rewatch. Because like I said, that last episode, I was trying to understand what they were shooting for, and I was like, just didn't work for me.
It's a little too abstract, I think.
Yeah, but I still respect them for taking the risk because it could have paid off, and I'm sure for some people it did.
Oh, I'm sure
But
it did.
There's going to be
I
people
just,
that comment on
you
this and
know,
say, "You people are all just uncultured swine. You don't know what they were saying there.
yeah,
They just blah 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 blah.
and
It was
like
just a depiction of life and death." And yeah, and I'm like, sorry, I didn't see it.
so, and
You,
like I
you
said,
can
some
look
of
at
the
You
animation,
can look at a Picasso painting and see,
exactly,
visions of heaven, and I see a bunch of funny mixed up shapes. So
yeah,
it's point of
Or
view.
you could look at a big white painting and see a bunny in a snowstorm.
yeah.
Like,
No, it was
king
a white
One,
canvas.
huh?
one of the funniest things. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead. You're good.
Oh, well, just one of the funny things about the different styles of anime, and not just with this show, but in general, is sometimes, I don't remember what episode it was. Oh, it was a smuggler episode. And um when it's like young kids, like teenagers,
And they're
because
everyone, just about every one of them was okay. I've
I
got
was
the
gonna say
list
they
here.
they like look the same, and I couldn't tell who was a boy or a girl until they were like, "This is their name." I was
Well,
like, "Oh, okay." You
for
know?
me, it wasn't so much that they looked alike.
No, I don't.
Whatever.
I'm not trying to.
It's
That's not
anime,
what I meant.
but for
Right, right.
me, more it's always kids. We're always, oh look, we've got this.
Yeah.
So in episode 2, it was the princess that turned into a
Mhm.
rebel that was on the snow planet. And it was
Mhm.
like, all right, well, whatever. And she does all this miraculous stuff, and she even her droid turns into like a mech suit for
Tor2,
her.
by the way. I wonder how they got that name.
What was it?
Tor2, like, but
Oh,
they would say it like R2, but like Tor2 or something like
yeah.
that.
So, but it turned into a mech suit for her, so she could. And I'm like, all right, whatever. And then you had episode 3, which was the Child of Hope. All right, guess what? You just derailed Luke Skywalker. You just, A New Hope was a Luke Skywalker. That was the point of. That's why they called that first episode 4, I should say, A New Hope, because guess what? We've got a new hope, but now we've got the ninth Jedi, Child of Hope, which
I
again
liked that one.
negates all of when gone am I, the last of the Jedi you will be, except for this, and this, and this, and this, and this. So the ninth Jedi was the Child of Hope. Then you had the bounty hunters, and guess what? She's a little kid too. Then you had Yuko's treasure, and guess what? Hey, she's a little kid too. And then you had the Lost Ones, which that one wasn't a kid. So we'll give that one. But then you had the smuggler, which, hey, guess what?
Yeah, and like the Ronin,
It's
I
not a
know
kid,
was.
but it's a young teenager. Then you had the Bird of Paradise. You're dealing with a Padawan, and then Black, of course, was not kid at all. But again, it was just like, oh my gosh, these kids keep getting put into these perilous situations, and it's like, where are the adults? I guess adults don't exist in anime unless they're like really, really old
Or evil.
or evil. Yeah. So again, I'm just like, there was something else too that I was thinking of that it just really negates all of Star Wars. And I don't remember exactly what it was, other than I want to say it probably had something to do with the fact that, gosh, I can't even remember.
Well, but
But
this show isn't canon though, right?
I don't think so. It better not be.
It's
No, I
not.
don't
I
think
mean,
it
we were
is.
told they can't use any of the main characters or,
Yeah.
um, but gosh, I can't remember where I read it from. But I thought they said something about possibly making it canon, but just like
Because
you know, far from the main story.
and really outside of there being like lightsabers and stuff, really the only thing that tied it potentially to like movies and stuff was there was one episode that was like on Tatooine. But outside of that, most of them there were some episodes where I was like, "Oh yeah, I completely forgot this was a Star Wars like show."
The
Um,
only one that I think that I did that with,
I think it was with the
um,
bear, the boy with
yeah, the
no,
treasure one,
the
where
treasure one. Yeah, I was kind of like, "Oh yeah, this is Star Wars."
the pirate one where they're looking for the treasure or whatever, and
Hmm.
again, bad guy, evil adult.
Yeah,
Adults are evil. So, um,
it was interesting with the one with the Ninth Jedi with them setting up. I guess the show is coming out next year. I think at some time.
Yeah, that's becoming a
Um,
series.
what
Yeah, so that's why they
the
left it off with the to be continued, which I actually liked that episode compared when you look at overall with the season. I enjoyed it.
I
So,
think I might have liked now the original was that in season 2 or volume
that was
2?
season 1. The
Oh,
sequel
season
episodes
1. Yeah.
like Ronin was season 1, Ninth Jedi was season 1. I forgot the name of the episode, but the character named F towards the end of this season, she
that was
was, I believe, in season 1.
the Lost
Um,
Ones. That
Now
that's
was
right.
the
see
So there
the
were
one.
first
3 episodes that were sequels.
the
Yeah.
first 2 you mentioned that were in season 1,
Mhm.
I think those were probably the only episodes I really liked as far as I can like. But
Yeah, I like the run. Right.
yeah, the sequels in this volume, I don't know, just I was kind of disappointed, I guess. I don't know. We'll see how the season or the series goes.
Mhm.
But yeah, just
And I think too, okay, a lot of these were dealing with Jedi being hunted, and usually when I think Jedi being hunted, I'm thinking, okay, we're in the Empire. We're in the middle of the 19 years between the end of Revenge of the Sith and the beginning of A New Hope. So you've got the Empire, they're hunting Jedi, and that's all well and good, but again, it's one of those things where in Kenobi, he told him, he said, "Put your lightsaber away. Just stay hidden until it's time. Don't, stay hidden." In Rebels, you had Kanan, and Kanan was
Mhm.
very hesitant to pull out his. In fact, he kept it in pieces so that he wouldn't be tempted to pull it out. Kenobi buried his in the freaking desert. So, it was like, just stay low. Don't let them know who you are. And in these, it's like, any chance we get to whip out our lightsaber, we're going to do it. And I'm like, God,
Yeah. Well, even, um,
why?
Smuggler episode, the Smuggler episode with the prince and stuff, the, like, old lady,
Yeah.
she talked about how secretive it was and playing it off, and then she pulls it out and starts taking out people and fighting people, and then at the end, she's like, "Keep it a secret." I'm like,
Keep
"You
it a
just
secret.
took out
Yeah, I'll keep that a secret. You
all
just
these
murdered a
people."
bunch of people with your lightsaber. Yeah, let's just keep that a
Yeah.
secret.
This will just be between us, the viewers, and everyone else in the village.
So
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, there was some good. The Yukos treasure, I think, was okay. I did enjoy the Bird of Paradise, and I know it's it was
Which
it
one
was
was that
one
again?
that was
Which
the
one was
one
that?
where she was blind. She got knocked blind by the
I actually yeah, I like that one
that
too.
one wasn't, I mean, I know it's cliche, but I like the idea of, okay, you're blinded, and this is how you get taught the lesson. This is how
Mhm,
you have to be knocked down before you can build yourself back up again. And
mhm.
so she's knocked blind. She doesn't know what's going on or where anything is, and she's she's fighting internally with herself to deal with the situation that she's in.
She
Well,
annoyed
I
the hell
think
out of me. I didn't like it.
I think
She
with
was very.
all
I'm
these
not gonna lie.
seasons,
She was annoying. Yeah, you're absolutely right. The concept, though, I
um,
guess, is what I really liked about it. So
the thing I've always thought about with this show as a whole, and this type of series, it's a good thing and a bad thing. But when you only have anywhere from 13 to 20, 25 minutes to tell, for the most part, a full complete story, I think that's why you see these different levels of, okay, that was pretty good. That was a good self-contained story. And then other times you're like, okay, it was kind of rushed here or too slow here. And so I think that's why there's a lot of hit or miss and with these, and it's all different studios too. So they all have a different feel. Um because I personally enjoy the slightly longer episodes because it has a little bit more time for that story to develop, but it's still a short story, you know.
well, and that
So
the Ronin one. So this would have
mhm,
been the duel and the duel the payback, which is the duel was in season one,
yeah,
and the payback was in this season. And I
mhm.
think they actually wrote a. I think there's a novel floating around out there that has to do with
There's
that
gonna
character.
yeah, so there's one already out that I just bought recently, and then they're coming out with a new one that I just saw that the other day. So
So the ninth child, the ninth Jedi is getting its own show, and Ronin is expanding in novel form.
mhm.
So
I'm gonna
Novel
look
or
up what
comic?
no, it's a I think it's a novel, pretty sure.
I think it because I believe it's another novel. I think I heard that.
Mm. Yeah, maybe the book will be better.
The book's better than the movie. Always is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it's actually called Star Wars Ronin. I think is what
Yeah,
it's
I
Is it
think
called.
so.
out or?
Yeah.
Well, one of the first book is. Let me look it up
Mm.
because I just bought the one book the other day, um, which came out in
I haven't. When I do a
2021.
search for Star Wars books, I've never seen it pop up. And
Mhm.
Kindle has never, or Amazon, whoever has never
As
recommended it to me. And my library is all Star Wars.
Well,
well,
the
maybe
microphone hears you talking about visions, and they're like, "All
yeah,
right, we're
they're
not
like,
gonna recommend
"Oh,
that."
yeah, but this one's on that anime one, so we probably won't give her that one."
Probably.
Yeah.
Could be true. Could be true.
Hmm. Yeah, the only thing right now I'm seeing as far as the Ronin novel is the one that came out in 2021. But I remember hearing, I think it was even Cam, I think,
What's
was
it
talking
was
about.
it titled Ronin?
Yeah,
There you go.
Hmm.
yeah,
Well, I'll have to look
Debbie, if
that one up
I
when
was gonna
I
say if
finish
I
my.
see it, I'll take a picture of it and send it to you.
Yeah, I'll have to after I finish Night of the Seven Kingdoms. I'll have to look it up. Although I think the newest Star Wars book is due to come out this month. Um, that part of the trilogy, Mask of Evil, and
Oh,
all that.
mhm.
I think that comes out sometime this month, and that's why I started reading the Knights of the Seven Kingdoms because I thought it was a short book.
It's George R.
yeah,
R. Martin, right?
yeah.
What on God's green earth made you think that a book written by that man is going to be short?
Well, because they said the series was based on the short novel
Well,
or the short
for
story, and I
Yeah,
was like,
for
and
"Oh,
then they
okay."
combined them all into
I
one
was gonna
book.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say for him maybe that
I'm
maybe
on the
500 pages is a
second.
short.
I'm on the second
Eh,
book
It's like
or
Brandon
whatever.
Sanderson. All his books are like this.
Who?
Brandon Sanderson.
I don't know who that is.
No idea.
Wow. Okay.
What did he write?
He wrote the end of Wheel of Time. He wrote the last 3 books to that. He has his own series called The Way of Kings. Um, and he's a pretty well-known fantasy author. I only have one of his books because I'm starting to try to read some of his books.
Now there's a show on Amazon. I think it's out already. I can't remember what it's called, but it has the Lannister guy in it. Jaime Lannister. Cersei's brother. He's in it. It looks medieval. I don't know what it's called, but I've seen it advertised somewhere. I thought, oh, I might have to check that out.
Lannister. Who did? What's the actor's name? Was it
Nikolai something?
That's not.
Man, we really liked Visions. I'll tell you that.
Hey, we've talked about it for 25 minutes.
Well, I was going to say the funny thing is because I had a busy week, so I watched all the episodes today. And when I finished it, I was kind of like, not really a whole lot to talk about. Because, like, not a lot of the episodes had a lot going on. And again, I know that's part of the runtime. But, yeah, I mean, there was not a whole lot to deep dive into. However, I am excited for the Ninth Child.
Okay. I was like, well, all right. That one's getting its show. That's just wonderful.
Yeah.
Now, with the Ninth Child, with the Ninth Child or the Ninth Jedi, I will say I did like the droid in that one. Even though it kind of did the whole self-sacrifice.
There were a lot of droids in this season.
There was a lot of droids. There was a lot of AT-ATs in this season too.
Yeah.
I think every episode just about had an AT-AT of some type in it.
There was the one droid that looked like a candy corn.
You had the bounty hunters that now the bounty hunter one, the way that they did that droid was really interesting too, to where he said, I'm going to have to get you to turn off your droid and blah, 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 blah. But the whole thing was I don't know why you downloaded an assassin program to a medical droid or whatever it was. Why did you And she says, okay, fine. And then at the end, it's like, okay, we got to kill our droid. And she says, okay, fine. And she kills her.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, he's got this second personality. I thought that
I thought that was cool. Yeah.
Because I was thinking the same thing right when I was like, oh, he's going to have to. And I was like, wait a minute. There's two beings in that droid. Yeah, I wouldn't have a problem either.
Yeah.
King and Conqueror is what he's in.
King and Conqueror?
Yeah.
I liked in that episode, David, at the end, when the girl's like, did you go through my private messages? And the droid was like, yeah, it was my ship until a few moments ago. Because he had his alter ego, assassin ego, had taken the ship earlier in that episode.
I don't know if it's a it looks like it looks like it's out.
William of Normandy and Harold of Wessex were two individuals destined to meet at the Battle of Hastings in 1066.
It's the William the Conqueror. So yeah, it looks like everything dropped back in August, so it's out.
I don't know if it's good or not, but I thought, I like period pieces. So
apparently, the first 5 minutes of Stranger Things season 5 have been released by Netflix.
Depend on where you are at. Not like me, Eastern time. It doesn't come out till 11:30.
Really? Because it's out for me right now.
Andrew's like, ha ha ha! I get to see it.
Well, yeah, but you had to RSVP, and I went in to try and RSVP, and it wouldn't let me. And I was like, you son of a bitches.
It's here on YouTube.
Where?
Yeah, Debbie's like, where?
I'll put it in
the link. Send her the link.
I'll put it in the chat here.
Post the link in the chat.
Well, because I did see what you were talking about, Debbie. I saw it earlier, an RSVP thing, and I'm like, I'm not. Well, whatever. I'll just see it.
I'll watch it on YouTube when they release it.
Yeah. I'll just get it on YouTube later.
That sounds a lot. in 2015, so 10 years
Mhm.
ago. Gosh, has it been 10 years?
Yeah.
In fact, it's been about 10 years exactly. But 10 years ago, during a Monday night football game in October, um, they were going to drop the first full trailer for The Force Awakens. And right after the trailer, you were going to be able to buy tickets. That's when tickets went on sale.
Mhm.
So we had already we'd already picked our theater, just the theater. It was like, okay, we want to go to this one because they've got the best free stuff. Oh, there's another Chewy.
I know. Chewie's rival.
But anyway, that's a little Chewy though.
Yeah. This is Kitten.
Oh. So anyway, they're getting ready to show the preview, and we can't get on. I mean, the internet crashed because so
Mhm.
many people were online. So I was like, okay, screw this. I'm driving to the theater. I'm going to go physically purchase the tickets. We're not going to worry about this online nonsense. I'm going to go physically purchase. So I got there right as the tickets went on sale. And my wife was like, aren't you going to stay and watch the preview? And I was like, no. I said, I'll be able to watch it on YouTube on my way home, or I'll be able to watch it
Yeah.
on YouTube when I get home. It'll be everywhere. I'm not worried about seeing it live. And plus, you've got the
Yeah.
DVR on. You're recording this game. I can back
Yeah.
it up. I'll be fine. So it'll
That's
be
honestly the thing about nowadays with the internet is all this exclusive. Oh, da 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 da. It's like, yeah, but I'll be able to watch it on YouTube later. Like
even
that appeal isn't really theirs anymore.
even the stuff. Oh well, we're going to show the special preview to only the D23, only at D23, or only in Hall H at the
Mhm.
at not San Francisco, San Diego
San
Comic Con,
Diego. Yeah.
or only at New York Comic Con, and it's like somebody's going to record it on their phone. It'll be on YouTube 5 minutes later. So
Yeah.
even if it's a bad copy, we'll still be able to see it. So,
Yeah.
and then they'll get tired of people downloading it, and they'll be like, okay, fine, we're just going to release it. And it's like, we just do that to start with, ding dong.
Yeah.
What you do is you drop something like that, you drop it at Hall H or whatever. You're going to say, okay, here it is. And then 24 hours later, all right, here it is on YouTube. Everybody can watch it now. Because then
Yeah.
you give, oh, well, we saw it 24 hours before anybody else did. And it's like, oh, all right, whoopty crap.
Yeah. We're on the
Good for
same
you.
level now. Yeah.
Good for you. So, anyway, it's just my thought.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Andrew, what is this that list you
Yeah, so
promised me?
it's a post on Facebook sharing the slides. A site slash film recently put out their ranking of the top 15 strongest Jedi in their opinion. I thought it'd be fun. I haven't looked through the whole list, so I thought it'd be fun to go through it together.
Sure.
Uh,
Let's do it.
Starting with number 15.
I hope so. All right.
Ki-
I'm not gonna the lower ones. I won't argue stuff until we get up to the higher ones. So
Yeah.
you can rank all these low ones as high or low as you want to.
Come on. Grogu, what has he done? As far as Jedi, I mean, he's lifted a couple things, but
He can do the magic hand thingy and fix people.
that's right.
What else?
Plo Koon.
All
I don't
right.
mind that.
Oh,
I'm
I might
surprised
have
he's not in
ranked
the
him a
top
bit
10.
higher.
Yeah.
Yeah. I probably would have bumped him a little higher than that.
Mhm. Even Kanan.
I would have bumped.
I
No, I would have bumped definitely Qui-Gon higher than Kanan. Now Kanan had all that stuff where
yeah,
he was dealing with the that what was it, that cow thing? What is that thing?
the Bendu.
Bendu, yeah. If that's on
I'd
this
probably
list,
put him at
I'm
least.
really gonna be mad, but okay.
Yeah, I would put them both in the top 10 personally. Now,
No
I've never
comment on
played the
this one because I
Jedi
didn't
Order game, so
I
I
didn't
don't.
really play him. I mean, I
I
played a
don't have
little
an
bit of the
opinion
first
on him.
one, but no opinion.
Yeah,
Again,
Number
too
9.
high for
Oh, sorry.
Qui-Gon.
Yeah. Number 9.
Uh,
Probably would put. I mean, I'm trying to remember
I
this
think
is
he's a bit too
strongest,
high.
but yeah, I would put Qui-Gon above him and probably Kanan. I'm not
That
mad at
sounds
that.
about right.
Yeah,
But she's not really a Jedi, though. She left the Order.
that's true. I do miss my picture though.
I'll bet you do. I don't know that we
I
got
wouldn't
enough
put him
of
above
him.
Qui-Gon. Yeah.
I don't know that we got enough of him in the. I mean, as Kylo Ren, yes, maybe, but as Ben, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd put him quite that high, but
I might. I'd put him above Ahsoka for sure.
yeah. But Qui-Gon though, that's the thing.
Uh-huh. While I will
You can
fight
make the
you to the
argument.
death about her being a Mary Sue, top
Yeah.
10 strongest Jedi,
Specifically number 6, that's
specifically number 6.
I don't know.
She
have to
had
think
all the
on it.
Jedi backing her up. No, it wasn't.
She should
just
be number
her.
1.
I would have put him a lot higher.
I was gonna say he's easily top 3.
Number 5. No.
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah, he goes
This
a lot
is-
higher too.
I know.
Jeez,
I'm
what
like-
are you putting as? I mean, him, Yoda, and Obi-Wan that should be like top 3
Yeah.
right there.
So the top 3. I'm sure Luke's gonna be there. Yoda.
Who's
I
left?
don't know who
Mace.
else would.
If they put Mace Windu in there, so help me, I'm gonna
Watch him be number 3.
Revolt.
Oh,
Oh my
Oh,
god,
he's
Yoda?
top-
Seriously, number 3? Who are the 2 above Yoda?
Oh my god.
Mace
No,
Windu, there is
no.
way. There is not on any day in this world does Mace Windu beat Yoda. I'm sorry. Never happened.
no. That's hilarious. I wonder who
Flash
number
Film,
1
you people
is.
are idiots. No offense, but
Well,
you're idiots.
all these lists put out by these outlets have I've never seen one where I was like, okay, this is a good list. They're all out of whack. Sometimes they'll have a placement where I'm like, okay, that's fine.
I wonder
And then
if
you get this. You get Mace Windu at 2.
yeah.
I mean,
I
obviously, he's gonna
think
be
they
number
do
one.
it
not a
on
shock.
purpose just for the rage bait clicks.
I'm wondering if they do it
That-
on purpose or with them they look at it and they say, okay, not necessarily the most powerful, but who's the most popular? You know, it's like everybody
Yeah.
knows who Luke Skywalker is, and Mace Windu is a lot cooler than Yoda is. So yeah, he's gonna be better, and
Yeah.
everybody knows who Rey is because everybody thinks she's the Mary Sue, and so it's like, and then
But honestly-
we've got to fill 15, so we've got to pick 3 more. So here's Plo Koon, Grogu, and Kit Fisto because nobody else knows who any other Jedi are.
But the reason why I almost agree with Debbie just a little bit is after Empire put out their list, everyone was talking about it. Almost every Star Wars podcast or creator on the internet reacted to it, put out stuff about it, and they got all this essentially free publicity from it, whether it was good or bad, that they wouldn't have gotten otherwise if they theoretically put together a good list.
So I'd be interested in what kind of comments
Oh, I'd love to see the comments on that one.
that they
Yoda.
got.
Yoda less than Mace Windu.
And while you guys were yapping, I was watching the first 5 minutes of Stranger Things.
I could see you. I was like, we have lost Debbie.
Seriously focused and zoned
I
in
know.
on something. I was like, what is she? I honestly thought you were frozen for a minute.
No,
like,
I
yeah.
put the microphone off so I could turn up the sound, and
I know. I could see
You're
that.
watching
I
it.
could tell.
5 minutes, they won't know.
Yeah, I could see because I could tell by your face. It was like, I was like, okay, she's definitely watching Stranger Things there. When you weren't when you weren't talking about any of the points we were mentioning about, I was like, yeah, no, she's watching
Yeah,
Stranger
I was kind of
Things.
half listening to you guys, and
Well,
see, I hate it when
Wow.
something comes out and then
Yeah.
like I don't know. I had to watch it because as soon as I get off here, I'm going to get on TikTok, and then I'm just going to see it all over TikTok, and then I'm going to be
Yeah.
pissed. I'm
I
surprised that they put it on YouTube because you had to RSVP to watch it. I guess it was like the red carpet and all that, which I could give a rat's ass about. I don't want to see the
I was
red
gonna
carpet
say
shit.
that the funny thing about all that is you're gonna see clips or snippets of it in articles, and so
So
yeah.
I didn't even think to look at it on YouTube because it said exclusive on Tadum. You had to go reserve, and so I was pissed that I
Mhm.
couldn't get a reservation because I wanted to watch it. Just the 5 minutes. I didn't want to watch anything else. So
Yeah. It's like with the when Marvel does those red carpet premieres. They haven't done them in a while, but it's like just an hour of like, or it was like a Fantastic Four. They said trailers premieres launching at like 7 in the morning my time. I think it was earlier for other
oh
people.
God, that thing pissed me
And
off.
then it was an hour countdown with like red carpets, not red carpet stuff, but interviews with the cast or whatever. And a lot of people were like, "I woke up early for this." Like, yeah,
I could have slept
or
in
like
another
the chair,
hour.
yeah, or like
Again,
the
rage
chairs. They were
bait
like,
marketing. Rage bait marketing. Because for an hour, it was nothing but showing a rocket ship or something with the countdown. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Where's the trailer?
mm-hmm.
Rage
Mhm.
bait marketing. That's what it is, folks.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, did we miss anything? For anybody have anything further to say about Visions or this crummy list that
I mean, I thought the season
Andrew made us
overall was.
watch?
I know. Overall, I thought the season was solid. There was definitely stuff I disliked, so it evened out being average for me. I may go back and at some point rewatch some of the episodes throughout the whole 3 seasons. Not
I
I'm
think
not
this was
talking
a one
about.
and done for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never went back and watched the other 2 seasons, so it'll be a no for
Yeah.
me. I don't hate it as much as I hate Resistance because like I
Mhm.
said in seasons or volumes 1 and 2, there was a few episodes there. Now this season, god dang it, this volume
Yeah, I don't know
no,
why they call it volume. I don't know if that's just an anime
I don't
thing
know.
or.
Because
'Cause it's
mangas
a
come
Do
in
not
volumes.
see
yeah.
the thing is, the one time we need Cam on the show and he's not here to specify.
The one person would actually
He,
He
he
would
would
know.
know. You know what? We
He
need
would
to get
know.
William. Well, we need to get William and Janae on here to talk about this
Well,
because
that's true. William and Janae, they would know too.
they would know.
Yeah.
yeah, I
So,
just don't see the attraction to it. I really
I
don't.
don't.
Yeah.
I don't
And that
understand.
last episode, Black, that was
Yeah, it was
it
weird.
might have been abstract. I don't like it. I don't like abstract painting. It makes
Yeah.
no sense. Something that
I know, just
my damn cat I could put paint on her paws and consider
Speaking of
it
the devil,
abstract and have it sell for, $5 bajillion.
nation.
I don't
and
get it.
people
know.
will see all kinds of meaning and
Yeah.
whatnot in it, and it's like,
And Debbie will be like, "Oh, I
no,
just
it's
took
the
the
cat that
paintbrush and
walked
flipped."
across the canvas.
I'm
Yeah.
just like, I
You
don't
know
get
what?
it.
It's like when that banana had the duct tape over it on the wall on a canvas and it sold for like a couple of $1 million or something like that. And I'm like, it's a banana.
Why?
I
Mean,
could go
it
take
go
that banana off
rotten
the
in
wall.
less than a week. So you paid all
Yeah.
that money. I mean, I assume it was a real banana.
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
think it was. Yeah.
So in less than a week, your $2 or $3 million that you paid for literally just went down the drain.
For a banana that's someone I guarantee you just went to their local grocery store and put duct tape, but I've even seen videos online of people that intentionally will test that theory with art, where they'll do like a bad painting on purpose and go take it to like an art sale or like an art auction, and people like the bids keep going up and up and up, and I'm like, they're like, it's just something I just like put it together in 2 seconds, like.
Yeah, there's no accounting for taste, I guess.
Mhm.
Everybody has different tastes, which is fine. I
Yeah.
just don't
Yeah.
see the purpose of spending an ungodly amount of money when you could do all kinds of things with that kind of money, especially in this
Yeah.
economy. You know how
Yeah.
many people you
If I
could
ever
feed?
got rich enough, if I ever got rich enough that I just had millions to spend, it's not going to be on some banana that costs 35 cents. You
Yeah.
know, if
It's
Especially
that.
gonna be on. It's gonna be on Millennium Falcon, a real life
Exactly.
one.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No. See,
Where
I've
would I
got
put
this.
it? Where would I park it?
See, you see all these memes all the time, and it says if I ever won the lottery, I'd be quiet about it, but there would be signs, and it shows, oh,
Mhm.
I'm buying an obscene amount of Legos, or I'm buying a TIE fighter or whatever. Mine would be fairly easy to know what it is, but it would also be like legitimately one of those things where it would be like, all right, that is perfectly fine. I would buy my dream car. I would buy a DeLorean, and I would
But
drive
you'd
it
only
around.
drive it from time to time.
I wouldn't drive it all the time. I'd drive it around though. Just
Yeah.
hey Dingus, what's up?
Hey, Spencer.
But I would drive it, yeah, just every once in a while, just go take it out for a spin, take it to the grocery store, just to say,
You didn't get my
hey,
joke though,
look at
did
that guy,
you?
he's got a DeLorean. So that would
You
be
could
the sign.
probably set it up in a park somewhere and charge $50 for people to take a picture with it.
You know, it's funny you mentioned that. At Fan Expo earlier in the year, there was a DeLorean there that was supposed to look like from the movie, and it was $50 for a photo in it.
If you go look at my Facebook profile page, they had a classic car show up in they blocked off the square up in Denton here where I live, and everybody brought all their classic cars up and parked them on the square so you could just walk around in the street and look at all the cool cars. And Sam and I found a DeLorean, and he went and I said, "Go stand in front of that car. We're gonna take a picture. That's Daddy's favorite car right there."
And then
See,
he probably went, oh.
they do the same thing at the supernatural cons.
Yeah.
They bring Baby, the 1967 Impala, and
Well,
you can have your picture taken with it.
they had a mystery machine at FanFest this year.
Yeah, and Knight Rider.
And Knight Rider, yeah, Kit. They had Kit.
Yeah.
So no,
Now,
I
see,
wouldn't.
that I'd pay money for, but not for a banana hanging on a wall. I'm sorry.
I might buy an Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. Maybe.
My daughter got to see one. It came to wherever she lives down south, and it was in her area, and her and her husband went and actually seen it in person.
No, I got you beat because I was driving down the freeway one day and I passed one. Just here in Dallas. It was just driving on the highway like a normal car. And I've got a video on my phone. I'm like, look, it's one of the friggin' Wienermobiles. It's driving around like a normal car. All right.
Well, I got you beat. We had a Wienermobile race right before the Indianapolis 500 on the Indianapolis 500 track. They had 6 Wienermobiles
Oh, I
going
remember
at
that.
top
Yeah.
speed, which was like, I don't know, 40.
I know, but it looked like 10. I mean, they were like going like,
cars going round, round.
yeah.
Now they're going.
I know they were racing. I was like, seriously, is that as fast as they can go?
Hey, that 10-minute
I
race.
get out and run that fast.
Yeah.
I can get out and run faster than this.
No, really, I can't. But I'm just saying, they were just. You're so used to watching the Indy cars or NASCARs going by so fast, and then they're out there on the track, and you're like, are they even moving?
I know. It's
That's
crazy.
what it looked like.
Oh lordy! All right. Shameless plugs. What do we got tonight, Debbie?
Well,
I don't know.
Oh, wait a minute.
we have a fan question.
We have a fan question.
We have a
Really?
fan question.
Hold
And
on.
it
Hold
looks
the
like-
shameless plugs. What is it?
What the hell?
Yeah, it might be from a bot. It's a David Fur
Okay.
in the Facebook group. His question is, what is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
English or English swallow or European swallow or African swallow? We need some clarification. Do you get that, Debbie? What is the airspeed velocity of an? Oh my gosh! Both of you need to go watch Monty Python and the Holy Grail right now. We're gonna get done with this and go watch Monty Python and the Holy Grail. And
I
then you
did,
can
but
laugh.
it was when it originally came out in the movie theater. It's
Go
been
watch it
several
again.
years.
It's hilarious. That is a masterpiece of filmmaking right there.
Oh, I agree. That one and what was the other one?
Life of Brian. Life of Brian was even better.
Yes, Life of Brian was great. Well, the Monty Python TV series is hilarious.
Yeah, but the life of Brian. Actually, the meaning of life wasn't horrible either. But the life of Brian, that whole scene where they're going to stone that guy. He said, "All I said was that this meal was fit for Jehovah." Oh, he said it again. You're really going to get it now. Don't make it any worse for yourself. You're going to stone me. How's it going to get any worse? Hilarious.
I wondered because when you commented that, I was like, "What the heck does that even mean?"
Go watch Monty Python and the Holy Grail, please, and do yourself a favor, and then you can laugh at it. Please,
We'll
do
do.
yourself a favor. Okay, now we can go shameless plugs there, Debbie. What have we got? It's Thursday.
Sleep, and then
Yeah, Saturday we have Geek Gauntlet. Monday we'll be back with Jessica Jones, episode 6, season 2. Wednesday we'll have an episode of War of the Stars. This week I think yesterday they dropped an episode. Was it about rebellions or something?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, I was watching some of it earlier.
I saw the clip on that one.
Okay.
There's a reel out there somewhere.
Yes. And then we'll be back. Thank God, going back to Clone Wars.
Thank God. Some decent animation for crying out loud.
Exactly.
Clone Wars season 2. I don't even know what episode.
Actually, it's a 3-part episode, or it's a 3-parter. I actually have this up. I'm ready to go here. The Mandalore plot, The Voyage of Temptation, and The Duchess of Mandalore. So all of these, this is all the Duchess Satine
nice
line.
Oh no! Am I gonna cry in that last episode?
No.
She doesn't. That's not till later in the show.
That's later. That's later.
Okay.
Seasons. This is just the introduction.
Okay. I hear Satine, and that's where my mind goes. I'm like, no.
So, yes, we will be back with the Mandalore arc next Thursday.
Nice.
So, Andrew, shameless plugs. What do we got?
Yeah, this Saturday night on the Dingiston YouTube channel, Spencer and I will be continuing our Smallville reviews with episodes 4 and 5 of season 1, X-Ray and Cool. I've really been enjoying the show so far, even though we're only 3 episodes in.
Remy Zero.
Oh, great.
Remy, go look up Somebody Save Me. Remy Zero, that's the band.
Yeah.
In fact, they make a cameo in one of the episodes as themselves. They played a school band. They played a school dance or something like that. I don't remember, but
okay. So yeah, that's what we're talking about. And then Sunday night on the Cam and Focus YouTube channel, we are discussing one of the horror movies of all time, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Oh, yes.
A high score of 3% on Rotten Tomatoes. Funny enough, the sequel has a 43% Rotten Tomatoes, so they obviously improved something. But we're
Hi,
Chewy.
Chewy.
You heard honey, and you're like, I'm hungry. Dang, Chewy, lay off the food. So that's what we're talking about. So, and it should be live. All right, Chewy. I'll stop saying honey.
Cam is logged back in to
awesome.
What you call it? So we should be good.
Oh no.
Oh no!
She
Chewie heard
got
honey.
tangled up in the microphone. I have this
Oh,
thing,
gosh.
but I never use it. So it just
Oh.
kind of hangs here, and she got tangled up in it. Sorry, Chewie.
She just wants to start her own show. That's all about honey.
I'm trying to figure out, Andrew.
Mm-hmm.
There is a muscle car behind you. I cannot see it very well.
It's on that calendar.
Oh,
Yes.
here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to. He's got it on a.
Is it a
this is for the
Charger?
month. I think so. It's the. I'll tell you. It's a 1970 Plymouth Barracuda 383 convertible. But funny enough, this is from February. I was trying to figure out how to get it on November, but it's
Well, I couldn't
like
see,
that.
and I was like, I
Yeah.
couldn't really tell. Now, when I was a kid, I wanted a purple Barracuda.
I saw a
My
hot
grand-
pink
well,
Edsel once.
My grandfather, he and I are really into cars. He has a 57 Chevy that he's been working on to restore it and everything.
What kind of 57 Chevy? Bel Air?
You know, I've never asked him. That's a good question. I need to ask him that because it doesn't obviously look the way that it originally did.
Right.
So
Well, see, that's what my ex-husband and his dad always did. They refurbished, whatever you want to call it, old cars, classic cars, and muscle cars. My ex had a gorgeous 72 Chevelle 454. Gorgeous. And then I really got pissed at him when he sold it. I was like,
oh, I thought you were going to say, and I got in the divorce.
no. I mean, we were divorced at the time. Well, we were divorced, and then he decided he was going to sell it. He took it up to an auction house up north or whatever. And when he told me, because he didn't tell me till like the last minute, because I had it stored in my pole barn. That's where he stored it and worked on it. And he told me, and I think my jaw dropped to the floor, and I was like, "Are you fucking nuts? Why are you selling this?" At the time, though, I didn't know because he's a private person, but he was sick.
Okay.
But yeah, he sold it. I was so upset because every year, even though we were divorced, he'd come to the pole barn and he goes, "Well, you want to come with me with our yearly ride?" We take it around the country block, just to make sure it was still running and everything.
Right.
And then his dad had a 1957 Bel Air with the fish.
Nice.
Or the fins. Very nice. It was a pale yellow. Pale yellow.
Awesome.
Nice.
Well, I can't beat that. But I've got a Lego Star Wars Advent calendar. We're going to be doing a live build on that in 24 days, starting in 24 days. We'll go from December 1st to December the 24th. That'll be a daily. I'll be online every day from the 1st to the 24th. And then I also have God, I love this thing. I almost broke down and built this yesterday just because, but it's the gingerbread AT-AT. I am waiting for it. I'm going to do it. I'm either going to do it as a time lapse or I'll do it as a live, and I'll jump on a Saturday or something and we'll do a live. It shouldn't take me but about an hour and a half or so. So let me know what you think. What would you like to see? Would you like to see the time lapse, or would you like to see the full on live thing? So
I would prefer the time lapse because I'm not going to sit there for an hour and a half.
Oh,
that's just me personally. But I'll sit through a time lapse.
Well, there you go. So, so that's all I've got. I think. I don't think I got anything else. So, we are Thursday. I was just looking at this, and so we have about 6 more episodes left for season 2 for the Clone Wars. That puts us right up to Thursday, December the 18th. And then the next Thursday is Christmas Day, and the Thursday after that is New Year's Day. So we will finish season 2, and then we're going to take 2 weeks off, and then we'll come back and start season 3.
Nice.
Make sense?
What about Thanksgiving?
Ah, crap. I forgot about that.
You know what? We
And-
could even, if there's a week where there's not an arc, we could still double up an episode.
I was gonna say there's three.
Or
different-
we could record and just record ahead of time.
We've done that before. Yeah.
We could
record ahead
like,
of
on that
time and have it
Wednesday.
released on Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
We'll
We'll figure it
do
out.
we'll stay up really late.
I'm always here, so
We'll stay up really late that Monday. We'll record it after MCU Monday, and then we'll just.
No,
I'm just kidding. We can record
not
it
at all.
Wednesday.
Yeah, do it Wednesday. Do it the Wednesday before.
Yeah.
Well, we'll figure something out.
Yeah.
We'll chat. We'll talk amongst ourselves. We'll figure it out. All right. Well, that's going to be it for us. You guys have a great, great rest of your week. Have a wonderful weekend. May the force be with you all.
That sucked. I can't believe the Gathering Shadow was Senate redistricting.
Worst cosmic wars ever. I will only see it 3 more times.